Good afternoon YouTubers, and welcome back to Bill's Allotment Diary. Done quite a few things today, so without further ado I'll just turn you around and let you see where we're up to. YouTubers, we're back on plot 1B now. Since the last time we were actually on here, there's been quite a lot of things happening, so I'm just going to turn you around and let you have a look at what's been going on plot 1B. Okay, the last time I was down on the allotments, I was talking about this particular area here and saying that I didn't have a clue what was actually in here. Well, and now I do. There's actually, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a load of carrots in there. Now, these carrots were actually covered with an infestation of weeds and stinging nettles. So I spent Thursday this week actually with my hands in the soil, pulling everything up from the roots and basically transplanting all of the carrots that were decent sizes back into this bed, whilst at the same time taking out all the other roots that the weeds that I could get. So, as I say, following day my hands were stinging like mad still, but as you can see, that part of the bed now is actually done and is now growing the carrots. I'm just hoping that I get no further problems with that. Obviously in this part here still got the other garlic that I planted in here, and that's that one. Over here, a bit more weeding done here, as you can probably see here as well. Stinging nettles, just seems to be getting quite a lot of stinging nettles coming up at the moment, but anyway, that's the way it goes. So this is all of my garlic in here and some of my onions. So that's that bed. Let's take you back over this one. Okay, same thing here. All my onions and my shallots down the end, they're doing really good. Now what I've done on this side is I've actually uncovered this area here, and as with the carrots, I've also managed to transplant all of these root parsley plants. Did that the other day as well. Same thing again, nettles were in here, so my hands are being stung to pieces, but now that is done there. So the covers off them now as well, because we've got the heat, so fingers crossed they survive. And in here we've got the cheap shop bought onions, so let's see how they go. Over the back here, as you know, I've actually got potatoes coming up through there. I've got potatoes along here, bearing in mind that this is actually just covered because I'm not actually growing anything in here this year. I've got a bit of bindweed coming up in this bed here, so I need to get on top of that at some time soon. So that's that area here. Okay, I'll just take you over to plot number 1B. Spuds in a tub. These ones here are the Desiree. Now I believe that Desiree is actually a main crop, but I've got them in here. Hopefully do them as a first or second early. So that's those in there, quite a few, doing pretty well. The Great Pea Experiment, well, as you can see, peas are climbing up and they're romping away, same as over here. I've had to pull some of the potatoes forwards, but I've got all of the peas coming up here. Now all I need to see is whether they actually get any pods on them. If they do, then the Great Pea experiment has been a success. Okay, over this side here, they're my broad beans. Now this is the area where Dexter decided to do his barking match with the dog at the back the last time I was down here. But I've managed to save some of these, so they're coming on pretty well, and they've all got, well, a lot of them have got flowers on now. Over the back here, basically got some chives. Looks like some geraniums coming through there as well. So don't know where they come from. That's this part. In here, got my they're the shop bought potatoes that were quite nice mashing potatoes. So it'll be interesting to see how they taste and how they come on. In this bed here, I've got another lot of Desiree potatoes. These ones are obviously being done in the ground to see whether they survive slug attacks. Okay, in this bed here, right, you won't be able to see this properly I don't think, but in this bed here, on this part of the bed here, I've got my sprouts at that end, and on this end I've got my Swedes, I think it is there. It's either Swedes or cabbage, one of the two. But these are being attacked by slugs, even though I do have slug pellets down there. In this bed here I do have a label, but I can't see the label at the moment because I've not got my glasses on. They're either Swede, and we've also got the beetroot that were in the greenhouse. I've actually put them out here. So that's in that part. In this part here I'm going to do cauliflowers, but I've not got the cauliflowers down here yet. Okay, this part of the bed here. Oh dear, just let me. This part of the bed here, there and there. Oh dear, is my sunflowers that were actually in the greenhouse, so I bought them out here. Fruit bushes still doing well. Just leave them to do their own thing. Strawberry bed's doing really well. There's Dexter. He's having his. Oh, don't do that, Dexter. Oh God. He drops his ball in the water, but then it goes underneath the slab and he can't get to it. But anyway, he's enjoying himself. So yeah, as I say, there's all my strawberries in there. The strawberries are doing really well, and I've got quite a few strawberries showing up now as well. These are actually laden with strawberries, so I think I've done a good thing putting them in here. But also, I've got these ones here, which are like a pink variety, which were donated to me by somebody off another allotment. So I've got that one there, I've got that one there. So that's that. In this bed here, right, now I did do some fennel and also some cabbage seeds, and they didn't come up whatsoever. So what I've done today is I've actually planted the celeriac that I had left over from last year. There's some seeds left, so I did some of those at home, and I've just transplanted them out here today. So let's see how they do. Let's take it into the polytunnel. Okay, right, in the polytunnel we come. Right, what I've actually done here in the polytunnel is I've put some cucumber plants. These are the cucumbers that were in the greenhouse. I still have some in the greenhouse at the moment, just in case these go south. Also, I've got all my broad beans here, which are doing really well. I'm just hoping that the plants, the flowers are getting pollinated. I've also got a voluntary tomato there, which I'm not even going to bother with. These again are still pretty small. These are the chilies and the sweet peppers. I'd say they're still pretty small, but hey, let's see how it goes. Okay, the celery, I've got some celery coming through now, and I've got one swede coming through there by the look of it, and also I've got the leek here, which is actually going to seed now. Don't know if you can see that. Well, I've also got another one coming through the side here. Didn't even know that that was there. But I'll probably keep that and get the seeds off it. So anyway, so that's the polytunnel. Let's take you into the greenhouse. Before we go into the greenhouse, as you can see here, comfrey has now been cut back. There's some more fruit bushes there. And what I've done with the comfrey is I've actually just shoved it into this bin here. Now this bin's got water in, and what I'm going to do is it's actually got a tap on the bottom of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it rot down in there and use the fluid that comes off it. So when that comes back through again, I'll throw some more in. Right, into the greenhouse now. Do a little bit of watering in here. I just need to straighten up in here because there's things all over the place. Okay, these are Gardener's Delight tomatoes, still pretty small, but let's see how they come on. Some leeks, pretty naff. They're the cucumbers that I've got left in here. Also, there's my carrots. That's my competition carrots that are coming up now. So what I'll do probably in a couple of weeks' time is fill a bin with some sand and some compost and get them transplanted in there. I have no idea what they are, but we'll see if I know. Down the bottom here, I've got runner beans starting to come through. I don't know whether they're all runner beans or whether I think I've got a bit of a nettle coming up in this one. Yeah, that's a nettle. So anyway, that's the runner beans, and we've still got broad beans in here, which will be transplanted out at some time. There's Dexter there, having a bit of a chill out before we make a move home, which is going to happen in about 5 minutes time. Oh dear, I'm going to move these as well because they keep drying out. I'll stick them over here. Okay, that's got a hole in it. Let's put this over here. Let's shove that up there. Sorry, I'm just doing a bit of a swap round here. See what's what here. Right, that one there, and again was Moneymaker tomatoes in that one, but they've not come up. But anyway, as I say, this has been Bill's allotment diary. Things are coming along. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Remember, if you don't like the videos, then obviously there are more videos on the internet. So there may be something that tickles your fancy elsewhere. Okay, for those of the people who do enjoy the videos, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye. It's Sunday, the 7th of May, 2015. I was down here yesterday. I've just going to put this onto the end of the last video. Yesterday the weather was absolutely gorgeous. Today the weather has taken a bit of a turn again, but I've managed to get a few jobs done down on the plot. So what I'll do is I'll just run you through what I've actually done. It's going to be very, very short today, because I've done most of the stuff and it's only on the one plot. Okay, so I'll just turn you around. First thing to note is that the greenhouse has had a bit of a tidy out. I've moved a lot of the stuff out of here that was cluttering it up. and as you can see I've took quite a lot of the seedlings out as well. So I'll just take it out and see what I've done. Right, okay, down here you'll notice I've got a big pane of glass, and what I've actually done in this area is I've repotted all of the tomatoes that I had in the greenhouse, and I've put them in this area here just underneath the glass, just to harden them off a bit. What I've done here is I've just put this bit of a barrier here so that when I bring Dexter down he doesn't stand on the glass there. So that's that done. Over here, right, what I've done about here is I had 2 packets of seeds. One was a packet of broccoli and one was a packet of cauliflower. Now the cauliflower that I've done at home has got a bit scorched in the green in my lean-to, so I thought that they're going to turn out very well, and the ones that I've put in the beds here, I'm not sure how they're going to turn out. So what I've done is I've actually done 3 drills in this bed, part of the bed, and put the broccoli. I just sowed the seeds in there, and on this pot here I've done the cauliflower. And what I've done, obviously, as you can probably see here, is I've just covered it over with some bubble wrap for the time being, just to heat the soil up a little bit more because of the changes in the weather. So that's that there. What I've also done on the pats is I've actually raked the pats to get the wood chips back up, because it was a bit flat, and whilst it's obviously acting as a mulch, I just didn't want it to rot down too soon, so I've just fluffed it all back up again. So that's the path, and this isn't something that I've done, but the IBC that I've got at the back here is now absolutely full to the brim. So that's being closed off to stop more water getting into it. I do actually have a bilge pump, which is a pump that they use for boats. Tony from Tony's Allotments actually gave me the idea about a year ago. He's done exactly the same thing. So basically I've just got a bilge pump with all the bits and pieces that I need, and when we get the change in the weather again and it starts to get a bit more warmer, then what I'm going to do is use that to water this plot. Okay, anyway, so that's basically all I wanted to show you today. Just things are coming along, and I'm quite happy with its progress at the moment. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again. Bye.